Blue10 here, and it's near the end of October, which means it's closer to St. Patrick's Day, and also New Year's, and Christmas, and Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, and Halloween, but everyone knows that. This Halloween is gonna be great, with stuff like Stranger Things Season 2 and all these holiday commercials that are way too early and Bubbly the Woolly Strike Back. This could probably be one of the best Halloweens of all time. And I guess since everyone else is, I'll make a video relating to Spookane. Today, we're going to be looking at disturbing songs in Pokémon. Yes, you heard me right, not Earthbound, but Pokémon. I figure the creepiest thing I could do this year is reveal my obsession with the Pokémon franchise, and I might as well kick it off with a video looking over creepy songs in the main series games. So, since this is about Pokémon and not Mother, I should probably change something. There we go, more appropriate. But now, it is time for me to show you all creepy songs in the Pokémon games, which most of you may have actually heard already. I mean, it's not like Pokémon is obscure or anything. Okay, no more digressing. And here, we have the most cliché part of the video. Starting off, we have Lavender Town, which is pretty much on every list talking about creepy songs in video games or something along those lines. There's also the Lavender Town Syndrome, and rumors about how all those Japanese kids killed themselves after listening to the original version of the song in Red and Green, so it does set up for a creepy tone. But, to be honest, I've never really found the song to be that disturbing. I'm pretty sure all those rumors are only true because of the location of the song, Lavender Town, where there's the Pokemon Tower and Team Rocket killing the Cubone's mother. If the song played somewhere else, I doubt any of them would have come up at all. But I guess this does deserve to go on the list. I'm certainly getting a headache, but not from the song, from all these false rumors. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Next, we have the unknown radio transmission from Gold, Silver, and Crystal. This song can only be heard if you use the radio card inside the ruins of Alph. I remember when I first heard this song in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I was still a little scared by it, despite the remix version being a lot less frightening. It's not exactly known what these radio transmissions are supposed to mean, if they mean anything at all, but I've always thought that it could be the communication of the unknown. The irony is that the radio transmissions sound nothing like Unknown's cry, but some people believe that they could be linked to another song, which I will get to, but for now, let's move on to a different track. This is what I would honestly consider the creepiest song in the entire Pokémon franchise. Drought, which can only be heard in Pokémon Ruby, and I guess also Omega Ruby, plays when Team Magma summons Groudon. Since Groudon was summoned to get rid of the water, the name really fits. But just listen to this. Unlike Heavy Rainfall from Pokemon Sapphire, which had a more tense feel, Drought just has a disturbing vibe to it. Unless you're playing Omega Ruby, where it sounds like Groudon is farting the entire time or something. And the reason why the song plays makes it even more disturbing. As I stated, Groudon was summoned to get rid of all the water, but to do that, it's causing bright sunlight that overheats the entire Hoenn region. Luckily, the player is able to stop it. Well, I mean, you have to stop it to continue the story, but imagine what the region would be like if Groudon succeeded. Okay, so this song honestly isn't as disturbing as the others aside from Lavender Town in my opinion, but I still think it's worthy of being on the list. Forest House from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum plays in the old chateau in Eterna Forest. Sometimes, while you're in the house, you can see ghostly figures moving across the halls, one being an old man, and another being a little girl. I've heard a theory that the ghosts were actually Gardenia's family, and that her father gave the gym leader rights to her little sister, and then she poisoned them out of jealousy. When she realized what she had done, she bought an antidote, but it was too late. They were already dead, and you can actually find an antidote in the trash. That probably explains why Gardenia was too scared to enter the house, but it could possibly be a coincidence. Nevertheless, the song does its job of being creepy. Oh yeah, you can also catch a Rotom there. This is a song I find more suspenseful than disturbing, but I still put it here. The Hall of Origin music starts off with the Azure Flute playing, which is actually what many people believe is the unknown. Then, a flight of stairs appear, and the music gradually gets more and more anticipating, and at the top, Arceus, the god of the Pokemon franchise, appears. The music that actually plays sounds a lot like the music that plays during the Game Freak logo in the press start screen. Every time I hear this song, I just feel constant chills up my spine due to the tenseness. What really sucks is that it's impossible to hear the song in-game normally, because the Azure Flute was never officially distributed, and the item is the only way to access the Hall of Origin. Still, this is definitely a good enough song to be considered creepy. So, those are just a few of the chilling songs you can find in the Pokemon franchise. There are a lot more, but I honestly haven't listened to most of them. Regardless, Pokemon can still have creepy moments despite being a fairly tame series, and I hope sometime in the future I'll be able to talk more about this stuff. But until that time comes, this is Balloon and 10, hoping for everyone to have a happy spook game.